the Aries. Let's you all here. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in the room. We just stepped out of, it was the Cancer reading, and we're jumping into your read. So let's see here what might be at play for you. This is the June 2020 reading. And dear Aries, oh my, I'm here. Cancer, Capricorn, ooh, you're making a decision. I'm hearing this, and I was getting this as I was mentioning your energy. I was just mentioning your energy before I turned on the camera. We got a little bit of a storm outside. So if you hear a few strikes of thunder, don't fear. It's just kind of, yeah, don't fear, that's what's going on. So, we also got the fountain going off for some reason or another outside at the same time. Okay. So, anyhow, dear Aries, let's, again, wait for a few more people to get into the room, and then we'll jump into it. I'm hearing letter J as we begin. Now, if it's going by real quickly, you can slow it down. Click the 3 little dots to the base of the reading, and you'll be able to adjust the speed. Now, this is also a channel message. We will be working with the cards, but we'll also be doing some oracle work. So, whatever, we can say it in that way, whatever comes through there, kind of working with in a number of ways. So let's jump into it, Aries. For a number of you, I'm hearing, that's it. I've decided. I'm hearing, and I'm not shy. I'm hearing to present that. The Father Swords in reverse, Daughter Cups upright. For a number of you, you're like combating something. I'm hearing this like right off the bat. You're like, I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm going to say it. I'm hearing that specifically. Now, this could be something in your environment, something that is related even to the concept of childhood. I'm hearing children. Maybe for a number, this is something that you are making, like, you have an opinion about, and you are like, I need to present this to a Cups coming through. Wow. Look at this. I got to show you. Aries, look. Let's actually bring this a little lower so we can see one another in a more intimate setting. I'm hearing that as well. Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Aries June. Let me just, okay, cool. Now, okay, welcome, Aries. And we're going to be pulling a card for each of the days, more or less. And so on the first, we got the Father Swords. It came through in tandem with the Daughter Cups, actually. So this is on the first, approximately, of June. Then we have here the Eight of Swords upright. There's something I'm hearing you realize very clearly, and it actually is something that you validate, interestingly enough, on an emotional level, not necessarily a logical level. Now you have the Two of Cups again. This could be somebody in your environment even, like you're observing something and you're just like, you have a very clear understanding of the space, possibly, the dynamic that it operates through. It might be logically. I'm hearing a logical paradigm, so-called. For another, you're like, well, that doesn't make sense to me. But I see they're thinking with that, and maybe it's someone's like perspective as well, and it's something becoming very clear to you. I'm hearing that as well, Aries. Now, with the Daughter Cups mirroring, look at this. They're kind of zigzagging here. So, can you see this? Okay, we got the Father Swords with the Sun with the Daughter Cups in the first. We got the Eight of Swords here on the second. We got the third here coming through with the Two of Cups. Now it's literally zigzagging. It's really interesting. The Daughter Cups is like, okay, she's literally she's balancing. I'm hearing the concept of persuasion, the concept of also logic, so called, with intuition, and we see water actually sandwiching and actually weaving this air energy of the Father Swords and the Eight of Swords. Now for a number of you, look. Daughter Cups has her eye on the Two of Cups. I'm hearing it's just in the way that we word it. I'm hearing, but we whirled it. we whirled it out. All right, it's like, that's it. I have to go for it. There's no more like dilly-dallying. There's no point in saying like, I want it, but like, it's for the future. Let me save it in another file folder. This is like, no. I'm hearing it's my future, and I hold my keys to my engine. I'm hearing my ignition, and it is lit with fire. I'm hearing passion. I'm hearing that I want to address. Nine of Swords in reverse. Someone's like, there's no point in waiting. Here we go. We end with the first week of the Sun of Cups. Thank you for your donation. Who's that? It's Terry. Who is it? It's Terry. It's Terry. Give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. We got the Sun of Cups and the Daughter Cups. Someone's like, listen, I'm fine with that too. I'm okay with having my own opinion. I'm hearing my own passion was like, I'm okay now. Feeling comfortable with a concept also of striking. I'm hearing on that chord. Now for a number of you, I'm hearing on that also decision. Interesting. Maybe even conversation. Now for a number of you, this is someone who's had an eye on someone. They've been like really admiring them. They're very interested in them, and they are wanting to kind of communicate that. They're like, all right, I realize it too now. I see it very clearly. Like I feel maybe even what they're feeling. Daughter wants to be through in the second week. Okay, Aries, we come through with fire energy. Finally, we got a lot of water in the first week. The second week here, we got on the 7th, Daughter of Wands. On the 8th, approximately, we got the 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Something is overwhelming. I'm seeing this real quickly. I'm hearing coming to a head in the beginning of the week. It's like, oh my, avalanche. Okay, what do I do? Oh, okay, I'm hearing understand what's happening first. I'm hearing that with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Now, this sequence, actually, of cards came through in the beginning of the first week of Cancer. So maybe for a number of you, it's kind of interesting. I'm seeing that This is something maybe that you tap into or you pick up on. It might be in your environment. Maybe it's something that you are even assisting in the space of. It's something maybe that someone's presenting to you. Like, you did come through in the Cancer read. So if you do feel guided to check that reading out, then feel free. But what I'm seeing, Aries, for a number of you is that possibly something is actually brought forward to you, and it's like kind of, it's kind of like a surprise. I'm hearing that as well for you. It's like sudden. It's like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this. Five of Pentacles look right. I'm hearing understanding. I'm trying to have like understanding. Okay, now you lead out of the second week with the Hermit upright. For no reason, it's just something that you want to present, or that you feel you're like, okay, I feel like this is manifesting. I feel like it's coming full circle. I'm hearing that as well with the Hermit. For a number of you, there is a focus on the archetype of water. So you're dealing with Pisces. Now we lead out of the last week with the Three of Swords. Okay, so someone's very empathic. They're tapping into the feeling space of another. I'm smelling fresh linen. Wow. It's like real fresh. Someone possibly even they have a candle burning. It's like called fresh linen. Specifically, something like that, like laundry. Okay, something like that. Three of Pentacles in the third week actually. Wow, we can't wait. We cannot wait to jump into the end of June here. My Aries. All right. I mean, we need to broom a little bit. Let's first broom a little bit. Okay, sweep. Like someone's like, no, I'm ready. I want to move. I'm hearing that as well. Three of Pentacles. Someone's like, okay, maybe you want to even launch a project. Five of Cups upright, so Pentacles, right at the base of the Six of Pentacles in the third week. And we got here the Temperance card in reverse. I'm tired. I'm hearing that. But I'm tired of like waiting. I'm tired of not acting on what it is I also want. I'm hearing on an emotional Ace of Swords in reverse. Remember, you want to admit something, you want to confess something, you want to, let's clear that, you want to clarify something. I'm hearing that as well. The Tower upright. Someone's like, oh, it's this pressure of like not addressing it. I'm hearing that as well. For you feel like someone is maybe really attracted, wants to come forward. You're like, I think for now you're tapping into the energy space of another. You're like, I feel like they're thinking about that. And it's not, you're feeling something and you're realizing that that's what you're feeling. I'm hearing that as well. You lead out with the third week of the Sun. Someone's like, oh, I can't wait. This is something you expected though. You're like, it's just when I start the process, then it's gonna like lead to that, so I can't wait to start it. It's like that kind of thing. And you lead out with the Sun. You lead out with the Seven of Cups as well. The end of the third week, Aries is beautiful. Third week, whoo, you're sailing, baby. Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm here, just pick your island. Which one? Which one, baby? All right. Now we got here, right? Technically, energies of June 2020, but as you may have found. I know, looked through some readings and really found that, certain readings have taken quite a bit of time to culminate, even 6 to 12 months. To the T. Like, I've watched readings from 6 months ago to the T. Absolutely. Like, names, everything. Okay, Sun of Wands in reverse. So this might be culminating down the line, 6 months approximately or so. And there are playlists to sort of organize each of the readings. So if you want to come back to a certain reading, or if you want to watch a reading from 6 months prior, to give you more, let's say, the context, but it will always be particular, always takes you well, always right, it's a matter of your personal intuition as well, and interpretation. But there are the playlists. Now the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Sun of Wands in reverse at the last week. Sun of Wands is looking at the Ten of Swords. Someone's like, do I call it out? Okay, 1 second. Someone's silent. 1 second. Justice. What if you're in the beginning of the first week? What the heck? Somebody is like, I think they're offering me that. I'm hearing that. Why is it confusing though? 1 second. Okay, Ten of Wands. Oh, because they're doing it in rewind. I'm hearing in reverse. They're like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you the open letter, and then you're gonna like seal it, you're gonna address it, and then you're gonna write it, and then you're gonna understand what in the world. Alright, maybe this is even something where you're just like, I don't know if it's ready yet even. Maybe you catch, yeah. Ace of Cups at the end of the week. So you're picking up on something Aries. You're like, the ball is, I'm hearing accumulating snow. For the avalanche moment, the Ace of Cups I'm hearing addressing the attraction, Ace of Cups of the last week. So Aries, I'm hearing the letter F very strongly. In your theme is the Strength card right over the Hangman and the Four of Cups. So somebody's like, okay, I really want to address this. They're like, this is maybe someone who wants to come out and call something out. They want to communicate with someone very clearly about what they feel. They're like, I'm ready. That's the feeling here. Maybe that could be something that someone feels someone else is feeling, and they're like, okay, well, I want to talk to them about that. I'm hearing that as well. But it's really interesting, actually. Let's pull one more card I said the Nine of Cups. Whoa, we split straight to the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords and the Devil peeking out there. All right. As well, Mother of Pentacles. Oh my, the Empress. Now, there's something left open. This is an offer for a number of you. Someone is like, they're coming forward. They're like, I'm really interested in this. And it could actually be a new position. It could even be a move. Aries, thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you. The extended readings are also now available. You can access those via the links in the bio box below. I'll hope to post that once we're done with the live round here. And I got quite a bit of a backlog of readings to do. So hopefully be posting more Pluto retrograde readings as well. Whatever is outstanding, I got a few in tow, waiting to be posted. Hopefully I'll get those out soon. But in the meantime, also the extended of Mercury retrograde, even of the last cycle. Now that might be speaking of what's coming up for a view in this next Mercury retrograde cycle that we're moving into. And in addition, Jupiter retrograde readings are out as well, the extendeds as well. And if the link is not there already, I think Marcus passes that around every now and then, but it's alchemynew.com. You can click up there to the header. You'll be able to click on different like subcategories. And if you want to look at all the readings, you can say extended readings, and you'll be able to read through a list of all the options of what is now posted. So you can also actually watch YouTube readings on the website Alchemy, and they are organized by way of sign. So if that's also of interest, another option. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. What other signs do we have to go? We've got Capricorn, right? A few other signs I feel that we've got to do here. We got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We got the Earth signs. We got quite a number of signs. But what do you guys? Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, right? And Kurt. It's funny. So yeah, what other signs? What do you guys like really bent on? Taurus. Okay. You're flying through the month, Aries. All right, we'll get into more of the extendeds in the next month. Love and light to you. Bye.